Here's an interesting one for you. When you think about your hamstring, if you do an RDL, you're stretching the hamstring at the knee and at the high hamstring and the glute also. But if you think about the hip, when do we actually flex the knee, stretch it down there at the same time as actually stretching out the high hip flexors? We don't, right? There's a couple of exercises that target it, but we don't really have that as part of our movement competency. Now, this is a big issue that I see with lifters being so dominant in the front of the hip that they can't actually lengthen their hips under load. So the first thing you can do just to make sure that you actually have the movement is have the ability to lean back on your hips. If you've got enough range, you can actually lean back onto your elbows, fully stretch out that front line of your hip, but we can expose it to some load as well. So there's a few different GHD based exercises you can do. And this is a really simple one that you can set up at most gyms. Anchor your foot with a weight that's quite heavy. And then you can control it back where you're getting that length on the hip flexor as you go down, exposing it to eccentric load and then coming back up. Now it's one of those weird things that we don't really exclusively train, but as you get stronger, you're going to have more tension spots. Those tension spots need to be unglued a little bit. And it's a really great tool to have in there. So whether it's just sitting on the ground at nighttime or it's actually part of your training program, it's a movement competency that I would say that you need to have in your program for long-term progression.